Hello, guys. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Old Hadley Vintage. I'm Jeffrey. Hi, folks. Welcome in. I know this is a little bit different, but you probably see me sitting here the last time I did a little bit of a thrift haul, live thrift haul, and you guys seem to like it. So, in case you're here for a big sale tonight, it's not going to happen tonight. Tonight is a big thrift haul. So I've got some great stuff for you guys that I collected over the past, I would say maybe the last 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half or so. And I've got some amazing things that I just got yesterday at an estate sale. And I can't wait to show you. I am over the moon. And I'm still on the fence, no pun intended, one of them, um, on what I want to do with some of them because as you guys know, I love my Heisey glass. So without further ado, I'm going to say my hellos. I did say a couple of messages in here already. I think I left off with saying hello to Val. I see Al in here. Hi, Al. How are you? I see Lisa RN. How are you? Elena Cunningham. How are you, hun? Beautiful day in Connecticut. Yeah, so I had to work today, guys, my other job. So I worked until 6 o'clock tonight and came home, had a quick bite to eat, made some coffee, of course, as you guys know me, my coffee. Had to have a cup of coffee while I chit chat with you guys. And so here I am. So if you see me looking down, I have my laptop kind of like behind you guys. So forgive me if I'm looking down and reading any of the chat. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just looking down at the chat. All right. Um, because I know that it is frustrating when somebody, you're trying to talk to somebody on here and they're looking somewhere else. But I'm going to say my hellos to everyone. Karen Gagnon, hello. Justine, how are you? NC Coast fan, how are you? Kathy Figurata, how are you? Judy, hello. And Mario. Hey, Mario, how are you? And our regular chatters, that's right. I'm so glad to have you guys join me tonight. We got 38 folks here tonight. So thank you for joining me on a nice, well, kind of cool Sunday. I mean, we had a nice day, I guess, today. I didn't go out at all because I worked all day. So, um, I, um, I, you look so cozy in my new, I am very cozy. Thank you. I actually came home and I was actually cold. The house was actually very cold when I got home, even though it was nice out today. It was probably in the lower 60s here today in Western Massachusetts. So, but I got home from work and the house was kind of chilly for some reason. So I had the fireplace on for a little while just to kind of get the chill out of the air, and I've since shut it off because I was starting to get warm. And drinking coffee, as you know, that warms you up too. So, hi, Florida Golden Girl, how are you? Um, I'm just checking. Hi, Bill, how are you, buddy? I'm so glad to see you guys. It makes me feel good. And it's like, even though I worked all day, some people's like, why do you want to do that? You worked all day. Why do you want to do this? Because I like doing this. I like spending time with you guys. I know you guys enjoy spending your Sundays with me, and I enjoy spending my Sundays with you. And when I don't, frankly, it feels kind of weird. So I try if I can. So I didn't have the gusto to get a sale together this week. And those of you who did order some things from me, they're all going out tomorrow. Everything is going out in I'm putting it all in the car tomorrow and it's going to Staples. I bring everything to Staples because they do USPS and they do UPS. So they just scan everything for me and it just right out. So anybody that ordered anything from me last Sunday, it'll be going out tomorrow. Now there is I think three or four, I think three orders I still have not packaged and invoiced. So if you haven't gotten an invoice from me yet, fear not. I will get it out to you. I'm going to do it tomorrow morning before I leave with all those other goodies, and I will put them in the car and I'm going to send them out anyway, okay? So, you'll get them pretty quick. The UPS and the mail have been pretty quick lately, so fear not. I will be sending those goodies out to you guys. I know some of you are looking really forward to your stuff that you purchased. So I'll be getting them out to you. So let's see, what else have you guys been saying? I'm just gonna look down here really quick to see what you guys have been chatting about before we get going here, and I show you some goodies that I have for you. Um, Yes, actually, Florida Golden Girl, Chris, actually, in case you guys don't know, Chris is not here tonight with us, and Toby isn't either. So Chris is currently in Mexico. I know, of all things you'd expect me to say, right? Chris is in Mexico with his mom. He took his mom for a little trip down to Mexico. So I believe they're in Cozumel, and he went on a diving trip. He did a scuba diving trip, and his mom does not scuba dive anymore. She used to years ago, but she doesn't anymore. And they went down there. He took mom for a little trip, which I'm glad he did. And they had an absolute blast. They stayed at a little resort down there, and they can't say enough good things about it. They had an absolute blast. They can't wait to take me next time. They're like, "Oh, you'll love this. You'll love this," and I'm sure I will. But I have some responsibilities here in my house that I'm still trying to put together. As you guys know, I've moved into this new home and I'm still unpacking, guys. I've got so much stuff still to unpack. I have not done much, and it's kind of like piecemeal, where if I'm looking for something, I'll open up a box that I know it's in, and then I start unpacking that box. So it's like I'm doing little in it. So there's a box in almost every room that I'm just slowly unpacking and going through. And I'm at the point now where it's like I'm almost living this minimalistic lifestyle, and everything is just kind of very simplified, and I don't have like knickknacks everywhere, and I'm kind of liking that. So that may mean that a lot of my own personal things are going to start coming to sales because I just kind of like having this minimalistic lifestyle and not having a lot of stuff around me. But I do like my things as well. I like having my stuff. I like having my little, memories. But I have memories of my grandmother and my mom and those types of things and special things that people have gifted to me over the years. Those things obviously I keep around me because I like to look at them because they make me feel good. But stuff that I've, went antiquing for, thrifted for myself over the years. I'm going to start purging a little bit and starting to, move some of those things along and move them into somebody's house who can appreciate them as I did. And that means a lot to me that you guys appreciate a lot of the things, not only that I thrift or get from a garage sale or an estate sale, like I'm going to show you tonight, or an antique shop, but things of my own that I've sold to you guys, and it really means a lot to me that to know that you guys appreciate these things that I'm bringing to you. So I hope I can keep doing that for you. And my biggest goal right now is to focus on my kitchen and getting my kitchen all set up and squared away the way I want it so that I can do some videos. I'm going to do some more cooking videos, baking videos, um, maybe some cleaning things. Might show you how I do some more cleaning of certain items. Might be even doing a little bit of gardening, showing you how I do some gardening outside around my house, and just some more home things. So old Hadley vintage at home kind of a thing instead of just thrift hauls and just sales every Sunday. But I want to be able to start bringing more of that stuff to you. So that's why I'm really pushing myself to try to get this house in order so that I can do those things. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I just need a little time. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me. So what are you guys chatting about? I have to scroll back and look and see. Gardening and cooking would be fun. It would be. It really would be. Now, I think some of you already do. If you don't already, please follow Kevin Lee James. Are you guys familiar with Kevin Lee James? I think some of you are. I have been watching Kevin Lee James via Mario. Mario told me about Kevin, and he lives with his husband out in the Hudson River Valley, and he has a channel. And I think it's simply Kevin Lee James. That's the name of his channel. And I highly encourage you, if you guys like cooking, baking, gardening, and that sort of thing, and homekeeping, he has a wonderful channel, and I really encourage you to watch his channel. Um, it's a great way to unwind. I enjoy a lot of his content and some of his recipes. Um, so definitely check him out if you haven't already. But let's see. Oh, Sandra, I appreciate that. Yeah, I do. I miss my mom and my gram quite a bit. They were very important in my life. Hi, Joan. I'm just scrolling back up. They were very important in my life, and they mean a lot to me, and they still do. And I feel them around me, and I know they're here with me. I feel them around me every day. My mom sends me little hellos throughout the day. Um, and it's usually a number. So I'll see it on the clock, or randomly just look at the clock to see what time it is, and there it is. And so I just, it's the, once somebody makes, or somebody makes an impression on you, whether it's a friend or a close companion, or someone even deeper, such as a parent or a grandparent, they stay with you forever, and that's how they live on. They live on in our thoughts and our memories and our hearts, and I try to keep them alive as much as I can, because I miss them, but I know they're here, and I know they're watching, and I know they'd be proud. So yeah, it's my way of acknowledging them, and keeping their spirit and their love alive. So cheers to them. Yeah. So let's see, what are you guys saying here? Um, I appreciate you guys liking to visit with me on the weekends. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much, guys. Um, it means a lot. Let's see here. I'm just gonna scroll here. I don't know why can't I scroll all of a sudden? What's going on? See, where's Chris? My wizard of scrolling, and oh, here we go. Here's the arrow. I missed the arrow. That's why. I'm not using a mouse. I'm using the mouse on my laptop, so it makes it a little more difficult, as you guys know. So, hi, Aaron. How are you? I tip my hat to you too if I had my hat on. Good to have you here, buddy. Your buttons, yes, buttons, definitely, yes. Actually, my grandma, see, when I see buttons, it reminds me of my grandma. Kevin Lee Jacob, I'm sorry, not Kevin Lee James, Kevin Lee Jacob. Thank you, Todd. I appreciate that. Yes, he went to Stockbridge, Mass this week. Actually, absolutely. I've been to Stockbridge many times, Sandra, and I love it out there, and it is fabulous. I was so excited to see that he went to the Red Lion Inn, and it is absolutely amazing. If you guys like antiques and you're in Massachusetts and you're in the Berkshires, I can't encourage you enough to go to Stockbridge and go to the Red Lion Inn, even just to have a lunch like Kevin did. Him and Lizette had a wonderful lunch there, and the food is good, and the ambiance is even better. And that room that he took us to, wow, it is really nice. It's like stepping back in time. It's really beautiful. So I encourage that. Um, let's see, what are you guys saying here? You'd love to have some cleaning videos. You're nervous cleaning them because you don't want to damage them. Yep. Oh, you ruined a black amethyst glass dish when you cleaned it. How did you ruin it, Al? Oh, goodness. Oh, I'd love to hear what happened. Let's see if I can help you with that. Christine, you and your mom with the clock too? Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how they send us messages. You get coins and jewelry or gift card. Yes. It's amazing how they send us messages. Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna just scroll all the way back down here. I know you guys are still chatting. You love to visit Stockbridge. Yeah, Mario, if you ever come up this way, I definitely take you there. You'd love it. Yes, it's very expensive. That's the problem with Massachusetts, is it's very expensive to live here. Here in Connecticut as well. It's very, very expensive, unfortunately. Our taxes are crazy and the prices of the homes out here are crazy. And yeah, it is crazy. Hi, Sherry Craddock. How are you? Joanne Smith, Howard Joan Smith. I always call you Joanne because I always see like I know it looks like double N's, but it's Joan. How are you, Joan? Hey, Harvey. Oh, don't be apologetic. No, you don't have to do that. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you, hon. How are you feeling, honey? I hope you're feeling good. I think about you often, Jenny. Hoping you're doing good. Hi, Amy. How are you? Are you working? Hi, Dreamboat Annie. Okay, I think I'm caught up. You're having another surgery to finally fix the ankle. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. You're going through quite an ordeal. Don't you fret. You're always in my prayers, honey. Always in my prayers. I think of you often. Hi, Carrie Ann. Good to see you. You were off today. Oh, you were off today and you didn't come in to see me with Harvey today at the store. I saw Harvey. Uh, oh, you were probably busy. Probably doing something. Getting dinner together or something, maybe. So yeah, I'm so glad to see you guys here. And Jenny, yeah, I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, goodness. Oh, geez, thanks, Amy. Oh, goodness. I'm not going to touch that one. You're too funny. Oh, Jenny. Oh, sweetheart. Thank you. That's so nice of you, honey. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Jenny. Oh, sending you a kiss across the miles, sweetheart. Thank you. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate that. Thank you for that special chat. Oh, sweetheart, thank you so much. Yeah, you're such a doll. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate that. Like I said, and it's true, I do. I think of you all the time, honey. I'll have a coffee on you. Is no, I love my coffee. I'm always drinking coffee. It's the first thing I do. I come home from work, I take off my shoes, and I go right to the coffee maker and I make a pot of coffee. Or if my coffee maker isn't on the fritz, I'm percolating a pot of coffee. So, yep. You guys are the best. All right, so shall we get on with it? Because I hear a lot of people tell me to get on with it. So we'll get on with it. You guys came here to check this out. You love your coffee too. Well, I hope you're having one with me, Jenny. All right, sweetheart. Okay, guys, you ready for this? I got to show you. So I've got stuff from the Goodwill. I've got stuff from, and I think it's just, yeah, it was just one Goodwill, a small little, few little things. I've got another assortment of things that I went to an estate sale slash tag sale. We call them tag sales here in Massachusetts. We don't call them like garage sales, more so tag sales. That's we've always called them in New England. But yard sales, they're all synonymous. And I found some beautiful stuff. I am over the moon. I can't tell you. I cannot wait to show you these things. And then I have some things that I found at a beautiful um, antique, kind of like a co-op, not too far from where I live. It's one of my favorite co-ops to visit. It has different vendors in this like shop, and I love going in there. And I found some things there as well that I want to share with you as well. So, without further ado, and if you guys are not bored, maybe I'll take you off the stand here, and we'll mosey on down to my basement, grab a box up against the wall, and unpack it, and I'll see if we can put some stuff on the shelf together. If you're not too tired, and depending upon how late it gets, I don't want to keep you guys up too late because I know some of you guys still work, and you guys have to get to bed early, or you guys don't like staying up late because you end up falling asleep. Like me, I usually fall asleep in my chair here. So welcome in everybody who I have not said hello to. Doggo Bow Wow, hello. Heidi Esterholm, hello. Cindy Junkers Vintage, how are you, honey? Oh, you're gonna love all these things. It's amazing stuff. Gosh, forgive me if I missed anybody. Um, But hello to everybody here tonight. I got 80 folks here going to watch me do a live thrift haul. So again, I'm not doing a sale tonight. It's going to be a live thrift haul. Now, here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to email me. Here's my email right here, or comment in the comment section, and I'll go back and I'll read your comments through. But really, it's even easier to just email me. If you see anything and you're like, oh my gosh, I have got to have that, send me an email. And then I want you guys to kind of help me build my next sale next Sunday. So anything you guys tell me that you really like and you want me to sell next Sunday, it'll be at that sale. And I'll bring all those things right upstairs to my YouTube room. Yes, I actually have a YouTube room now. So that's where I usually broadcast from. So I will do that for you. So if I missed anybody here tonight, welcome in. And if you're not already subscribed, I did notice that some of you folks watch me all the time. And I'm so grateful for that. But it helps my algorithm and it helps my channel a great deal if you subscribe. And it's free, guys. It's simply just following me by hitting the subscribe button. That's all it means is you're just following me so that you're notified every time I post a video, a thrift haul like this, a sale that I do on Sundays, or if I go on a trip with Chris, uh, it just notifies you. So if you help me follow along and share my videos to other folks, any friends that you might know of, hey, you know what, they might like watching Jeff or what have you, feel free to do that. I would appreciate that. I would love to get some more folks to pop in and join us in our fun chats and things like that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to show you guys. So I found something yesterday and I could not believe it when I picked it up. And of course, what do we always do? Ping, ping. I wish you guys could hear this, but I think the way Chris has our audio on this, you're not going to be able to hear it. But it is the most amazing bowl. Look at this. Is this not stunning? And it almost reminds me of like stars going around the top. It looks like McKee Innovation, but it's not. It's not. But the ping, boom, and it just stopped now. I mean, it is unbelievable. I have never heard such a ping. So this bowl was just I had to grab it. It is absolutely stunning. Look at the bottom of it. It has these flowers with these like stars. They almost look like Star of Davids inside of each one of them. The leaves, the cuts. Look at how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful? And the teeth, you know how the teeth are almost always chipped and broken. These are pretty good. There's a few little nicks, but the teeth themselves are still there. There's just a few little like chips, like kind of like right here. So like little tiny little chips on the inside and stuff. But the ping on this, guys, oh, it is unbelievable. I have to figure out how to do it with the volume so you guys can actually hear this. And this isn't even washed yet. Look at how it shines. And it does not glow. Let me grab my little glow light here. Pardon me for my waist shot there. But it does not glow. So I was intrigued by that. So very interesting. So it has no glow to it. So I have to do some research and figure out who the maker of this is, but it is definitely old. It's simply stunning, and I just couldn't believe the condition of it. And it's definitely lead crystal because I have never heard a ping like that. Wow. Woo. So I hope you guys like that. That is really, really pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? I know it is really, really beautiful. Yep. Let me see. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Oh, it's this is hard to do, when you're like when you can't like see the chat. Like I wish there was a way to do it. Yeah, it's like a banner wrapped around Virginia. Yeah, exactly. Yes, for the that's what I thought, Linda. Exactly. Like for the upcoming let me see if I can remember how to say it. Sequicentent no. No, it's wrong. Because I'm missing something. Sequicentennial. Oh, somebody will put it in the chat. Oh gosh, sequicentennial. I can never remember it. I say it and then I'm like, I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna commit it to memory, and I just can't think of it. But the 250th anyway. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so now these are all items, guys. By the way, these are all items. I'm gonna start with the estate sale from yesterday. Okay, so that was from the estate sale yesterday. I found these. I think I've had these before. I think I've sold these before. These always remind me of what do you call them? Oh gosh, cactuses. Aren't they cute? I can't remember the name of the makers off the top of my head. But yeah, it's amazing. They had originally um stickers on these, and then they said, don't look at the stickers, don't pay any attention, just make a pile. So I did. Glad I did. Um, so now this one here has a little tiny nick right here, little nick right here on one of the ribs. And these are the smaller ones. I think these came as a bigger one, bigger set too. Some of you guys may know. Yeah, it does. Doesn't it, Joan? Yeah, it looks like a cactus, right? These look like cactuses. And they're not clean yet. You can still see the wax coming down. Look at it. So they're not even cleaned yet. But once I clean these, you guys know how I clean. So I will put these in the freezer. Freezer? Why, Jeff? Well, because it helps to get the wax off. Because if you get these nice and cold, that's what helps to get the wax off. Now, if you ever get wax on your tablecloth when you're having a party and you're like, oh my gosh, my good tablecloth, don't panic. Put a towel underneath the tablecloth and put an ice cube or an ice pack on top of that wax and let it sit there as long as you can. Pull it off, and then with your either with your fingernail or even a like a credit card, and just slowly pick at it, and sometimes it'll just pop right off because it'll freeze that wax. So that's the best way to get wax off of anything, even your clothing, that sort of thing, or rugs. Okay. Now, since we're on candlesticks, these are my favorite, and I'm hemming and hawing on whether I want to sell these because I've always wanted a set of these, and I love them because they look like feathers. And some of you are probably like, "Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna show." Well, there they are. Cannot remember the name of the maker. I have to look these up. I think I have sold a set of these before in the past. Now, these are not 100% perfect. One of them is, but the other one, I think it's this one here. Yeah, this one here has a slight little, like the little bead that comes up is chipped off, but you can't tell from the front. And I just love these. I just love the candle bowls on them, how they have the little beads around the top. Isn't that awesome? They're not cracked. A lot of times you find these and people let them burn down so much where the candle bowls crack. I saw a beautiful pair of candlesticks the other day when I was at the Goodwill, and I ran over to them and I said, "Oh, those are great." And of course, both of them, they had a crack in the candle bowls. So I left them there, obviously. So I found those there. Then a little bit of Heisey. Yeah. So a little bit. So I first found this. Now, this is orchid, I believe, is the pattern. And this is stunning. Look at this. It's a three compartmentalized little dish, and it has the orchids. See the orchids on top? Let's see if I can. Yeah, you can see it there. See it right here? The orchid. Isn't that beautiful? And there's the Heisey H right in the middle. Beautiful Heisey glass, and of course this glows. Glows like crazy. And I love just the beading here. So pretty. And a lot of us have these types of dishes already, but some of them are just so much more elegant than others. Don't you agree? I just think they're so pretty. And this one is just simply gorgeous. You guys know how much I love my Heisey. And if you don't know, guess what? I love Heisey glass. It's my favorite glass. So, um, you love orchids, Jenny? Oh yeah, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. That's a beautiful set. Now, since we're on Heisey, let's go a little further. Have you guys ever heard of Heisey Beehive? I haven't. Wow, I found. Let me take the stickers. I didn't take all the stickers off. Sorry, guys. So I'm gonna just take the stickers off. All it says is Heisey Beehive on it. Um, so I want you guys to see these because these are absolutely beautiful. But I could only find three. And I believe these are 8-inch plates, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can measure. Yeah, they're about 8 inches. So here they are. Here's the pattern. Very pretty. And this even has stars on it too for the 250th. Isn't that neat? And they have these little thistles. See the thistles right here? See the thistle? Isn't that beautiful? And this is called Heisey Beehive. And I don't know where they get beehive from because I don't see anything to do with bees. And I don't see any beehives on here at all. So I have no idea. But these are the plates. And they're really pretty. And they have this like little ribbed edge on it. Little scalloped edge, I should say. Isn't that nice? There's a little bit of roughness here and there. But considering their age, these are probably from the early 40s, I would guess. And I only found three of those guys. There was just three of those there, sadly. But you can always come across another plate, make a set of four at some point, or maybe I'll find one. Who knows? Now, candlesticks. I got more candlesticks. You guys know I'm always bringing candles. I love candlesticks. I saw these, and of course I have the tag still on. Let me take the tag off. The tag simply says Deco candlesticks. A little bit vague. I'll take the little string off. And I thought these were cute because they're like a butter yellow. And I'm not sure who bought that butter yellow pitcher, that Martha Stewart butter yellow pitcher I sold. This would go perfect like on a table on either side of it. Aren't these pretty? Look at these. They look like tulips, don't they? And they're pottery. I'm not exactly sure who. I have to look these up. I haven't looked anything up yet. And they're not marked. But if anybody here knows, you know, oh, possibly Mario. I never thought of that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, don't they look like tulips? They look just like tulips. I think that's probably what they were supposed to be. So very Art Nouveau, Art Deco, very, very pretty. And they're not very tall either. Like here they are in my hand. They're kind of small. So I mean, these you can use them for like a casual dinner party. You can use them on your breakfast table. You know, um, yeah, just really cute. They're still dirty. I still have to wash these too. I like washing stuff. I don't know what it is. It's like that. It's like that rewarding feeling of seeing something clean after it's so dirty. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I enjoy it. Everybody's like, why didn't you go into dry cleaning? I actually watched somebody on YouTube. I can remember the name of the dry cleaner I watch. Oh goodness, can't think. I can picture it's a cowboy hat, and I can't think of the name of the company. And he does it's like Bill's Dry Cleaning or something like that, and he does like wedding dresses, and he like dry cleans wedding dresses, and oh, it's so rewarding to watch him work. It's amazing. Just can't think of the name of the. Maybe one of you guys watch, you might know the name of them, but it's absolutely cool. So yeah, so the Joan, these are items that I went to a estate sale yesterday, and I got everything I'm showing right now is from the estate sale. I haven't even finished yet. I'm not about halfway through. A few more items. So I had these last year. I'm gonna save these for Christmas. These are those Anchor Hocking red berry bowls. You guys have seen these before. So I found 6 of these. I'm gonna probably save these for closer to Christmas though. Unless you guys will like somebody who really, really wants these now, then let me know. Shoot me an email or let me know in the comment, and I'll go back and I'm gonna read the comments. So if I miss anything at all from you chatting tonight, I will go back. I'll read all your comments and I'll address it. I'll email you or I'll message you. Okay. OCD about cleaning, take your meds on to relieve your anxiety. Yeah, Jenny, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, if something is not in the right spot, it has to be cleaned the right way. I know. I'm not crazy OCD, but like I have, I think I think everybody has their own way of doing something. Like, and if it's not done the right way, you know, you just kind of like, that's not how I like it. That's not how I do it. No, I don't fold my towel like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not crazy like over the top, but I have my system, especially when I clean certain things. I have my system on how I clean stuff, you know? All right. Like I'm a big stick. Like I'm always telling you guys, no dishwashers, right? Like this stuff here, no, because the heat alone can actually affect um, a lot of these items and actually could crack them. I've actually had an antique piece that I had one time, way back when I didn't know about any of that stuff, and I put it in a dishwasher, and it was I believe it was an EAPG piece, and I put it in and it cracked, and unfortunately I lost that. So the heat, not only the chemicals. Now, when I use my dishwasher, I'm very particular, and I only buy. I don't know if you guys have Trader Joe's where you are, but it's a little grocery store, and they have great organic stuff. Well, they have an organic dishwasher, like tablet thing, comes in a little box, and they have these like little dishwasher, like they're in that those little jelly, like gooey jelly packs, with the powder inside. You put them inside your dishwasher thing. They're all natural. And for my regular dishes, like my everyday wear, like not like old stuff, not my vintage stuff, I use that stuff and it's phenomenal. And it doesn't etch your dishes. It doesn't take any of the film off your dishes. It does clean, but it doesn't have those harsh chemicals, those phosphates, the chlorine, especially like Cascade. Cascade is the worst. I mean, yes, does it sanitize and clean your dishes? Well, of course it does, but it can really do a job on your dishes. It really can. It really ruins your dishes. It really does. The glass. in porcelain and things like that. So I found these Modern Tone. You guys remember, guys know Modern Tone. I found a cream and sugar. You know how I'm obsessed with cream and sugars. Well, I found the cream and sugar. I don't think I'm almost positive that the sugar did not come with a lid. And then the creamer, of course, obviously did not come with a lid. But I picked those up because some of you guys like cobalt. So that's that Modern Tone. That's a Hazel Atlas, I believe it's Hazel Atlas Modern Tone. And speaking of cream and sugars, I found some Hazel Atlas. No, get off of the Hazel Atlas, Jeffrey. I'm back. I'm on to the Anchor Hawking wagon now. There's some Anchor Hawking Ruby Red. So nobody has to have this ruby red right away, such as my next sale. Again, like I told you, you guys can email me or message me, tell me what to bring to my next sale. If you guys want me to bring these, then I'll bring them. Otherwise, I'm going to save these like for my Christmas time sales. I usually like to bring the greens and reds and Christmas decorations and that sort of thing. Kind of mix that stuff up because that's usually when folks are wanting those items uh and or Valentine's Day. So, and I think I may have a green set down. So if you guys want me to like mix and match like I did the last time with that charm pattern, so you have the emerald green and then one of the ruby reds. I believe I sold those. Somebody was overjoyed to do that, and I'm glad because I have the other half, and I'm glad. I think it's great. I mean, I like to mix and match stuff like that. You have a little Christmas set. All right, guys, I have to show you this first because it's on top of everything, and it is just, I gasped when I saw this. This is Heisey as well, and I had to look it up, and I didn't believe it at first because it's actually not marked. Now, Heisey marked almost a very high percentage of their items. They were very proud of their mark, their Heisey mark. Well, I had to, I'm going to take the stickers off so you guys can look at this better. Luckily, I have a strong thumbnail that I can do this to. Some people don't. I know a lot of you ladies have your nails done. You can't do this, so well, I can do this because my nails are strong and I can easily take it off so that I mean it's leaving some of the residue, but you'll at least be able to see this piece a lot better. Wait till you see this. This is just incredible. I could just see a coconut cake on this. Of course, I could see a coconut cake on anything because I love coconut. But this is absolutely spectacular. You ready? Look at that. Now look at the details. Are you seeing those details in there? You guys are probably saying, that's Heisey? It sure is. This is called the wampum pattern. And I actually had to look it up. I looked it up on replacements and that actually confirmed it for me. This is the wampum pattern by Heisey, if you can believe it. And I believe it came out in 1941 of 1944, something like that. And they had other pieces to it as well. And of course, it's still dirty. Can you look at how it shines? And it's still dirty. I haven't even washed it yet from the estate sale. But is this not gorgeous? And this is the piece that I was saying that I'm like, I'm tempted to hold on to it. I'm not sure, but it's huge, guys. It's probably, I would say 13 and a half inches wide. It is enormous and it is flawless, but it's not marked Heisey at all. That's why I was skeptical because they had the sticker and it said it, and I was like, I gotta look this up. So I quickly looked that up last night, and I'm gonna just throw that right on my reclining chair over there. Beautiful people, yeah, like a hall of mirrors. Yes, yes, definitely fireworks, right, Heidi? Oh my goodness, yes. I was shocked to see that. Holy Christmas Cats is right. You got that right. Holy Christmas Cats. I know you guys love it when I say that. Yup. Your fake nails are strong? That's great. Yeah, some people get those, some of the ladies get those what are they called? Gels or whatever, and they're supposedly like really strong. I don't understand any of that stuff, but that's what I hear. Now I know. Now speaking of really nice glass, Fostoria. I've had this piece before, and I know I've sold this piece before. Oh, and that piece before that I showed you glows like the Dickens. Well, this also glows like the Dickens. That Heisey piece glows as well. I'll just show you. This glows. This glows as well. I know some of you folks like to know if whether it glows or not. It does glow. Beautiful, beautiful piece. So there's that one. And then I found another one of these three portion bowls that I've sold before with the 3 feet. It reminds me of one of those like Minuteman hats, like those colonial Minuteman hats. That's what it reminds me of. But I found another one of those. This was at the estate sale as well. So I grabbed that because I know a lot of you guys like your Fostoria American, but only in the unusual patterns or styles like this, like candy dishes and things. So I always keep my eyes out for that. I usually don't pick up the typical things that you see every day, like cups and glasses and things like that. Because most folks that are collecting it already have those pieces. Now, how about a little something that's not glass for a second? Remember, I said I'm on the fence? No pun intended. I'm on the fence. So I found this and I was like, look at it, still had its price tags thing hanging from it. Um, it's an old fence that you would put around like your nativity or around your Christmas village. It's got a little bit of, I don't know if it's staining, this little blackness here. But I'm guessing this was probably like handmade, maybe even from popsicle sticks or something. But I had to pick this up. I'm like, that will be so cool. I know somebody who has an old Christmas village will love this. And you can bend it whichever way you want. So if you want to make like a little corral for like little sheep, if you have a little creche, or a nativity scene, how cool is that? And let's say it's about maybe just about almost a yard long, I would say. Maybe a little less than a yard long, but really cute, right? Figured I'd bring something like that and show that to you guys because I know you guys like your Christmas and stuff. And I think I have one of these already. I know I have an aluminum one or a metal one that goes underneath. You have to put it together. That's an old one. It's in the 40s or 50s. So anyway, so there's that one. I think that's handmade. Now I know some of you guys like candle wick. So, what else would I bring but a cream and sugar? So, I found the Candlewick cream and sugar, and these are really pretty. I love how they're on their little bases. Look at the bases. Look how pretty. They're beautiful. And again, this is all still from that estate sale, guys. I'm so glad that I went. Wow. I was watching Toby for a few days because Toby was here with me. And then I had to bring Toby down because I had to work today. So I had to bring Toby down to we call it his day spa. And they love him there. He is spoiled down there. This is like high Fifth Avenue, Park Avenue for pets. Let me tell you where he goes. He is spoiled rotten. They were so happy to see him. And so he's going to be down there for just a couple of nights. And then I think Chris comes in, I think late tomorrow night. So I don't think he'll be able to pick. I think he'll pick him up Tuesday morning down there. So he in Connecticut. Can you believe it? He's down in Connecticut. Excuse me. And here I am. So one more Heisey piece before I get to the piece de resistance. Not Heisey piece. I'm sorry, Fostoria piece. So another Fostoria American with handles. Really cute little piece. Grabbed that too. This also glows. It also has a nice glow to it. Isn't that pretty? Those of you that have your glow cabinets. Yeah. So, of course, like I said, I'll clean all this stuff up for you. All right. Now, this is the last piece from the estate sale. Are you ready for this, guys? I literally almost lost it when I saw this. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so going in my little tote. I had a plastic tote the lady brought over for me. She's like, just fill up your tote. I'm like, okay. She's such a sweetheart. Look at this. Is this not something? Oh, it's something, all right. It's hand painted. This is a Victorian biscuit jar with its handle. Look at the handle. Try not to let it go because it whacks against the glass. Look at the detail on that. Is that not stunning? And it has all this patina on it. But I think what I'm going to do is if you guys whoever's really liking this a lot, and if you really want if you want me to, I will polish it because it is tarnished, and I will polish it if you want me to. And if I polish, I will polish. But look at the top on it. Isn't that stunning? Look at that. What do you guys think? Do you collect them? Isn't this stunning? I just absolutely flipped. And you ready for the other side? Look at that. Hand painted, guys. Isn't that beautiful? I could not believe it. It has this beautiful custard color. Now, I thought it would glow at first, but it doesn't glow. It doesn't have a glow to it. And of course, it's still dirty. I still have to wash it. So, but it is beautiful. I could not believe it. Yeah, the bottom has a couple of scratches. Oh yeah, a couple, quite a bit of scratches. It's an old piece. So very beautiful. So that will be coming to a sale if you guys want me to. I will be glad to. Harvey, let's start the bidding. It is a custard glass, Elaine. Yeah, it is. It's custard glass. Of course, like I said, it's dirty. You can see all the dirt on it. It's got to be washed. But you can tell it's custard from underneath too. I know it looks white, but it is custard. It's like a yellowy color. Yeah, like a buttery yellow. It's very pretty. Yeah, very gorgeous. Yep. So that will be coming to a sale if you guys want me to polish it. Let me know. If you don't want me to polish it, tell me. Don't touch it. Hi, Karen. Hello. Happy Sunday to you. We're doing just a little thrift haul here, so you'll have to rewind maybe later. Be pretty on your fireplace. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really something else. It is outstandingly gorgeous. It's Victorian. It's very old. So now, guys, that's everything from the estate sale. What do you think? Do you think I did good? Now, I don't give prices. I don't like to do that because I don't think it's fair to folks. I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, let's just say I did very good. I was very happy. Yeah. So, yeah. So if I do well, obviously the prices are going to be very low for you guys. So I think you guys are going to enjoy this. So let me know, what you like and if you want. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, if you guys want me to bring any of that stuff next week, shoot me an email if you don't want to say it in the chat or whatever. And you guys know I respond to you right away, you know. And yeah. So now we're gonna move on to the Goodwill. Not a big thing, nothing like whoa, but I did pick up a couple of little things at the Goodwill that I thought was kind of cute, but it wasn't an over the hill thing. But I did find this because I know some of you like this stuff. I'll take the price tags off. My Goodwills are pretty good. I mean, they're not like, $1, $2. But, sometimes you can get something decent for a decent price, um, compared to some areas and some folks, that live near some Goodwills, I mean, are oh, just crazy. I mean, the prices are just like ridiculous. I mean, it's a thrift shop, guys, So I know some of you guys collect corn flour, and I found this cute little corn flour teapot. How adorable is this? And it is the original Corningware 4 cup. Now, I did research a little bit. I don't know a lot about Corningware. I really don't. I don't think I've ever sold one piece, but I found this, and I know some people do collect this stuff. Um, and I know there's a rare stamp on the back, and apparently it's the Corning, and then it has the little the little corn flour, and then it says where. So it's Corning, the flour, and then where. That apparently is the very rare one to find. Well, this doesn't have it, and it's 6 cups. So 6 cups and very clean inside. Just has a little bit of, looks like a tiny little rust spot, 2 little rust spots, but you know what takes that out? Barkeeper's friend, guys. Love my barkeeper's friend. So I'll clean that up. If anybody likes this, I'm not sure if anybody collects. Anybody collect that? Let me go back. You got a beautiful ironstone tureen with the lid and ladle for $8. Oh, awesome. Good deal. With the ladle. Good job. Hi, Dana Grace. I promise I don't have anything here that has birds. Yes, the ring piece for your stove. Yeah, I would. I mean, depend. I mean, Harvey, what do you guys have? Electric? I mean, I have one. If you want it, you can have it because I don't. My new stove here is gas. So it does not have. I don't need a ring. So if you need one of those, I can always give you one. I can give you my old one. I it's in a box somewhere. You can always come over and unpack it for me. But yeah, so I mean, I personally would. I would put like a ring or one of the, yeah, glass top electric. Yeah, that's what I had in my other house was glass top electric, and I always for my Pyrex, I always used a ring. But I don't think you have to with Corningware. I don't know. Maybe somebody can correct me. Again, I don't know anything about Corningware at all. Elaine loves gas. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. It's very weird. I've all my life I've grown up with electric. My mom, we always had the coil, and then my condo had the glass top, and then now I have gas and I'm getting used to it. And the oven is gas as well. And I'm getting used to it. And I'm noticing when I'm cooking and baking in the oven, I have to let it go a little longer, which is not good because you're using more gas, but um, I'm getting used to it. It has, you have to kind of adjust it, and yeah, it's a little bit odd. Lisa's going to bed. Night, Lisa. She probably has to work in the morning. She's our working gal. Best bread and pizza. Yes, yes. I've made a couple of pizzas already in the oven, and very, very good. Yes. Yeah, that's true, Harvey. Yeah, light it with a match. That's it. And ready to go. You can still cook. Yes, that is a good thing. That I do have to agree. Yep, very true. So I also picked up at the Goodwill. I thought he was kind of cute. Look at him. Happy Halloween. I know, right? A little early. It's April. Who's rushing it? Who's rushing it? Take off his little tag. And yeah, I picked him up, and it's marked on the bottom. I don't know what the heck this is. Mill site? I don't know if it's like a local place or I don't know. It's marked mill site. I don't know unless the name unless this is handmade. And the lady's name was Millie, and they used to call her Mill. You know, but the inside's a little dirty. But again, I'll clean it. Guys know me. Cute little lid. It's got a tiny little nick right here, but you know what? You don't see that. And that goes on just like that. And there he is. I thought he was kind of cute for a little tea light, or if you have one of those battery operated lights, or fairy lights. If you have any of those little fairy lights, just crumble them up inside with the battery pack either hanging out or in the inside, and just flip them on that way. So I got him. I thought he was cute. And we'll back up a little. We'll fast forward a little bit from Halloween to Thanksgiving. Check these guys out. Look at these two. I thought these were salt and pepper shakers at first, but they're not. Oh, didn't take any of the price tags off. Can't see anything here. Ugh. And get the full effect of what they look like, right? So there they are. There's Mrs. and Mr. So there they are. Yep. I thought they were salt and pepper shakers, but they're not. They're just little statues. Probably made in Japan, I would guess. But they're not marked. I don't see any marks on the bottom. But probably made in Japan pieces or something like that. I think she does it. Is it her or him? No, he has on his back feathers here. He's got a tiny little nick right here, but you can barely see it. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it's got a tiny little nick, but they're cute for a little display. Or you can leave them out all year round. And people leave chickens out all year round. I got my chicken out over there, my grandma's chicken on the counter. Why not? You know. So that's those guys. I picked up a CD because you guys know I like to bring CDs and records. You guys like this lady? I love her. Liza Minnelli. Liza Live from Radio City, guys. The songs on here are fantastic. There is, 17 songs. New York, New York. I want to get into the act. Sorry I asked. I live alone and I like it. Old friends teach me tonight. Yeah. Really great CD. Liza Minnelli live. She was phenomenal. I believe she had a stroke, if I'm not mistaken, not too long ago. The poor woman. As I saw her in an interview and I was like, oh, poor Liza. She had a stroke, I'm not sure. But yeah, she was just phenomenal. There's like a little bit of an inside. You guys like Liza? You need the turkeys at the next sale? Okay. Remind me, Amy, remind me, because you know what I always say, guys. My mind is a sieve. So I don't, does this open anymore? Oh, it does. Wait a minute. What's inside? Wait a minute. I thought it was just that. Oh gosh, look at this. What is there? Lyrics? How could there be lyrics for a Broadway thing? Oh no, it's not. Just 17 songs. Oh gosh, look at her here. She was something else, huh? Love our Liza. Oh, love our Liza. She was something else. Yes, I found that. And again, just a reminder, if you guys are new to me, guys, just send me an email and let me know what kind of music you like. Do you like stuff from the 80s? Do you like stuff from the 40s, 50s? You like specific artists? I have a list of all the artists that everybody likes, and I'm still looking for certain ones. I think there's a specific one that Virginia likes. I keep my eye out. I always have that list open when I go into like shops like that have a lot of records and music, and I go through it and I always look and see, and I flip through all the records and the CDs and I see and tapes and see if I can find anything. And just an update. I want to give you guys an update. A couple of weeks ago, I had my friend Amy, who's in the chat. She went to the nursing home and brought that set of tapes from those. They were the shows from the 40s, the radio programs from the 30s and 40s. And she brought it over to the nursing home, and they were more than thrilled. Thank you, Bill Aubin. I have to shout out to Bill Aubin for your donation of those tapes to the nursing home. And we're still waiting to hear back from them. I'm not sure if Amy heard back, but I'm also going to use, I think was it Sharon that had donated the $25 uh, for a tape player. And if they don't have a tape player that works, I think she said that they had one, but they weren't sure if it worked yet. So she's going to find out if they ever got it working. And if they don't get it working, I'm going to buy them a new tape player so that they can bring it to what they want to do is they're going to put it in a room with one of the residents who don't feel like kind of coming out of the room and socializing with any of the other residents so they can at least put that in their room and they can enjoy that and have a little entertainment. So thank you again, Bill. And I think it was Sharon. Sharon, yes. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. And if not, if they already have it and they got it working, I'm gonna still donate that $25 just to their to that ward or whatever for whatever they need to buy. Whether they need to buy, like supplies or anything, even for the nursing staff. So I appreciate that. And I did not forget, and I wanted to thank you guys again. And Amy, thank you very much for doing that. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure those folks are going to really appreciate that because as you guys know, it brings back stirs up a lot of memories. And it's very good for them. So they do. And in case you've been around folks that have had dementia and Alzheimer's, which I have, it's amazing how they can reach way back and pull out memories that they've had from when they were children. And it's just really something to see that they can remember that far back. And so to entertain that for them, like in getting those old radio programs, whether it's Milton Berle or whoever it is. I mean, it's just to see the smile on their face is just really something special. So, and especially for the staff there as well, because they get to see that and see these residents happy, which is what we want. So, and then one last piece, guys, from the Goodwill. This is Rose Point, I think. No, I take that back. This is not Rose Point. Nope, it's not Rose Point. Is it Heisey? I don't know. Let me see. I mean, if I peel the sticker off, Jeff, maybe you'll be able to tell and see if there's an H in the middle. But I don't believe it is. I don't think this is Heisey. This may be Cambridge or Paden City. I have to look this stuff up because I don't commit any of this stuff to memory. I don't have a lot. I have some of it up there, but not everything. So, but it's a pretty plate, and I just thought the handles were pretty. Aren't they pretty? They're kind of deco looking. That point going in. It's a pretty plate. Very simple. It's got that nice etch. It's almost like a basket. Some of you might know, but in any case, I will look it up and I will let you know. And this does glow too. Actually, no, it kind of glows blue. I can't think of the name of the chemical that's in it that makes it glow blue, but it's pretty though, just the same. So it has that chemical in that makes it glow blue, and I cannot think of it off the top of my head right now. So anyway, so that's the last piece from the Goodwill guys. And this is my new thing, by the way. I'll share this with you. I bought these. They're made by Baleen. I got these on Amazon. Look at these, right? It's a square box. It looks like a box, right? Well, you pull the inside up and it closes up like that, right? It's got the handles. I open it up because I don't like taking a carriage when I go into the Goodwill or I go into a thrift shop. These aisles are so narrow, and some of them you can't get two carriages past one another. It's one or the other. So it's like, hey, I was here first, back up. I don't like playing those games with people. I'm not like that. So I don't like controversy or anything like that. So you know what? I have my bag, put my stuff in my bag. So if I need to sneak next to somebody, excuse me, and I can just sneak on by. And I have my bag. This bag has firm sides on it. You push that middle part down, that little tab part down, and it holds the bottom for groceries, for anything, guys. This thing is amazing. I am not getting paid by Baleen to endorse their bags, but they come in different prints. They come in different colors. There's some that are like it reminds me of Blanche Devereaux's bedroom because it was like all that green, those green leaves. She had like those banana leaves in the back of her bed. But they had some of that. They had florals. They had gingham, I think. There was beautiful bags. And this is the medium-sized shopping bag, and I think they have one size larger than this. They have some tote bags. These things are amazing, and they keep all your things from getting all scrunched together, like your groceries, because it's got hard sides and they're riveted too. So you don't lose the handles because those recycling bags, those reusable bags rather. They always end up getting all kinds of rips and tears. Highly recommend it. Check them out on Amazon. Tell them I sent you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not endorsed by them. I'm not endorsing them at all. But I just like them because they're a cool bag. They're amazing. All right. So, oh, actually, one more piece from the Goodwill that I found. Are you ready? This is awesome. You guys might like this. It does not glow though. Check out this lamp. And I believe, and looking at the top, I believe it's all original because the bottom is very rusty. So still has the original switch with the red and then the black on this side, right? And you got the bottom. Now the bottom's all rusted. Tin roof, rusted. And then you got, yeah, this is all original, but there's no chips on it or cracks or nicks or anything. I can't believe it. Even these little teeth underneath. Isn't this beautiful? And then look at this. Look at the sides. Isn't that beautiful? I thought this was and it was just sitting up there with, guess what it had in it? An LED bulb. Guess what I did? Took it right out, put it right back up on the shelf. I'm like, you guys can keep your LED bulb. That does not come in my house. So anyway, it has the original plug, I believe. Check out this plug. I just love the plug. I love how they did plugs back then. Look at this. Because you plug it in your wall, right? And instead of having the plug coming out this way, the cord coming out this way, and then the cord can just fall flat in case you have it behind a dresser, right? Make sense? Isn't that amazing? Boudoir lamp, yeah. I wish there was two, but unfortunately there was only one. But how cute, like as a bedside lamp, you know? Even if you don't have a nice dresser but get the right shade for it. Cute, right? So if anybody's in the market, well, if you're in your boudoir, you might be in the mood. But if anybody's in the market for a boudoir lamp, here you go. Right out of the 40s or 50s right here. Pretty, right? It does not glow though. I did check it. It doesn't glow. But very cute. But you can make it glow by putting a light bulb in it. Pardon me while I take a sip of coffee. I hope you guys have a sip of whatever you're having tonight too. Oh gosh, it's cold now, but that's okay. I'll still drink it. What are you guys saying? I gotta scroll up. I gotta see what you guys are saying. Like a prism, yes. LED UG is right. Oh. Uses similar for groceries, Joan. Aren't they great? They're phenomenal. I love these things. Yep. Oh, yes, Bill. Absolutely, they will. Tiffin glass. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'm so glad. Neil Diamond for sure. All right, I'll get some more Neil Diamond. Mario, you have like every record known to man. You need to let me know which ones you want. Which one are you looking for? Which Neil Diamond don't you have? That's easier. While playing Barry White music? Yes. Oh goodness. All right, guys. So that's that. So that's the Goodwill. All right. Now we're gonna move on to a box of goodies I got from a co-op shop not far from where I live here. And I love this shop, and I go there a lot, and it is amazing. And occasionally, a booth, we call them booths. That's one of the vendors' areas. We call them booths. Um, we'll have a sale. Well, this vendor had a sale, and I indulged. So I will show you what I got. This one I don't think he's watching. My friend Chad is a librarian, and I found this picture, and I saw this the last time I was there. And I said, you know what? I have got to get this for Chad because it reminded me of a librarian. So hopefully he's not watching. Otherwise, it's going to spoil the surprise. But I'm going to show it to you guys. Check out this picture. Is this not awesome? It's not signed or anything, but I loved the frame, and it's very much Chad's style. Like he's going to definitely like this. I know he will. And you got this gentleman who's up on the ladder looking at all the old books, and he found a book. Is he pulling up his spectacles? No, he doesn't have any spectacles. That's why he's got the book right up close to his nose. He's got his nose buried in that book. Isn't that awesome? I just loved this picture. So cool. Maybe you guys recognize it. You guys might know exactly who this is or what this is, but I thought this was so awesome. Isn't it great, Elaine? I know the picture and the frame, right? I couldn't believe it. It's really, really cool. I can't really say I date it. How old it is, but here's the back of it. Oh, what does it say on top? Oh, that says something on top. It doesn't. It's got some numbers written there, 75 or something. But there's the back of it. So who's to know how old it is? I'm not really sure. Can't really tell, but I know Chad's going to enjoy it, and it'll be a nice little gift for him, and I'm looking forward to giving it to him because he's helped me so much, guys, moving here. If it wasn't for Chad and Chris and his, I know I keep saying that, and Chris and his mom and my friend Michaela, I mean, I don't know what I would have done. Honestly, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. I'd probably still be back there. I'd probably be living with the new homeowners in that condo. So, in any case, let's moving right along, as I say. So, what did I find here? What is this? Oh, I found a beautiful plate. Oh, and I didn't take any of the stickers off. That's all right. I can peel them off. I found a What is that, Jeff? Well, it's a uranium glass plate. Yes, it glows. Oh, my battery's going. Time for new battery, Jeff. Oh, I can't even get it to go. I don't know why this battery is not. Come on, work. I think I need a new battery. It's very dim. But anyway, it does glow, but it's very I think it's because of the light. I have a light above me and I think it's washing me out. These lights that we have to have so you guys can see us, but it does glow. See, it's a little uranium glass plate. Just one that I found. I don't know. I might bring that to a sale. I may actually just keep it unless somebody's just looking for one plate. A lot of times I'll just hold on to stuff in case I find like another one. Then I'll bring two, or if I find three more, hell, I'll bring four. So, all right. And this is absolutely beautiful. And I believe this is Fostoria as well. You get the sticker off of here so you guys can actually see what it looks like. These stickers are enormous. The seller has like stickers that are like the size of like $50. They're enormous. Oh my gosh. And it is stuck on there like holy heck here. What in the world's going on? Again, thank goodness for my nails. And you guys know I like to reuse this tissue paper too. So if you guys get stuff from me, I like to reuse the tissue paper because why let it go to waste and throw it in the trash? This is good tissue paper. It's all brand new that they use to wrap all this stuff. So if I sell something, I'm going to wrap it right in it. Why not? It originally had antiques in it or vintage items, and it's going to have antiques and vintage items in it again. Why not? So look at this. I think I have a candy dish. I brought a candy dish one time, and I believe this is Fostoria, if I'm not mistaken. This pattern. But isn't this pretty? Look at that. Isn't that nice? I thought that was so pretty. Really, really pretty. And I know it matches that candy dish. I thought that was so pretty. So I found that. Could have been your hubby. He owned 5,000 books. Holy cats. Holy Christmas cats, I should say. Yeah, I think he's gonna love it too, Karen. Yeah, I think he will. He's gonna love that. Yeah, but this is really pretty. Yeah, beautiful swirl, right, Mario? I know, right? Isn't that pretty? And it matches that, and I can't think of the name of it. I'm almost positive it's Fostoria. I just can't think of the name of the pattern. But it has a swirl, and I had a candy dish, has a lid, and it matches that. It has that swirl pattern to it. So that's why I grabbed that. So there's that. I'm covered up in tissue paper here. All right. Now let me reach for. Oh, now you guys like these towels that this lady makes at her booth, and she makes these towels. Well, she's doing some for patriotic holiday. I thought I had more of these. I might have them upstairs, but I found this one here, and she does these like the tea stain or the coffee stain to them, and they are beautiful. I just love. Oh, and I love how like she sells candles in her booth too. And look at this with George Washington. Isn't that beautiful? Just to hang over, your stove handle or your dishwasher or whatever for patriotic. And look at how that has a stain on it. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, and she puts these on there. I just love these things. And these are great. Yeah, that lady does a great job. She had a lot of. I know I bought more of these, but I don't know where. During another trip. Not sure where they are. They might be upstairs. I think they're in the YouTube room. So let me see what else is in here. What else is in here? Oh, I found this. Florida Golden Girl, are you still here? I think Florida Golden Girl is going to love this. And I think Florida Golden Girl I have to say something. Florida Golden Girl, you are such a sweetheart and you do so many special gifts to so many people. And you have such a big heart. And you are such a nice person. And I'm very blessed to know you. And I hope you like this. Do you like this? What do you think of this? Because I remember you had said to me, Jeffrey, look for green and gold. Look for green and gold. Do you like this? Because guess what? This is coming to you as a gift from me to you. So I hope, because I remember I told you I would look for green and gold, and when I found green and gold, so I'm going to send this down to you. So I hope you like it, because I know you like your green and gold. So this is a little gift from me to you. Snap is right. Well, snap right back to you, my dear. So I know you like your green and gold. So even if you can't, just put it in a window. I love putting, that's one thing I can't wait to do is I can't wait to put all my little glass things in the windows to catch sunlight when it comes in. I love that. So that is coming to you because Florida, you are such a sweetheart. You have touched the hearts of so many folks in this community, and I really appreciate it. So anytime I see something, uh, it is necessary for me because it makes me happy to gift this to you. So I saw this and it screamed to me. It said Florida Golden Girl. So I grabbed that for you. So that's coming to you, honey. All right. And I think what you already purchased from last week, I think is still boxed. I'm not going to open the box so I'll send it to you separately. Okay. But I just wanted you to know that that's on its way. Now, what are these? Oh, these are the candles, guys. Now, these are the candles. This lady that makes the towels, she does a lot of primitive stuff. She makes candles. And if you guys like candles, she makes all homemade candles. I believe these are all soy candles. I have to read the bottom in a second. But let me just take off the tags here so that you guys can see the candle. There we are. It says Keep away from children and pets. Never leave unattended. Blah, 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 blah. Let it burn for at least 1 to 2 hours at a time. Trim the wick. I believe these are all, oh yeah, it says right on the front, soy blended candle. And guys, so these are her candles. They come in like little mason jars and they smell amazing. I'm actually burning one right now called Log Cabin, which has like a cinnamony, nutmeggy kind of smell. This is cinnamon spice. Look at him. And all the images on the front are very like primitive. A certain someone that likes primitive things is probably going to end up with some of these candles when I go up and visit her. And I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't know if she's here tonight. So, yeah, she has a lot of primitive stuff like that. And we all know who loves primitive stuff. So, yeah, but anyway, that's one of her candles. And I got a couple of them because every time I go, I end up getting a couple. So I always burn her candles, and they're amazing. And they burn right down. They don't. There's usually they'll leave like a ring around, or like the you like lose half the candle. Not these. They burn right down to the bottom. Here's another one called Independence Cake. This is her new ones that she's putting out now for the 250th. This is cinnamon, maple, and vanilla cake. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Oh, I would love a slice. I got to get a recipe for cinnamon, maple, vanilla cake. Could you imagine how good that would be? That's her candles. I picked up a couple of those. I think Chris got a couple too that day when we went. And oh, this is a great set, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna just show you one set. I think there are only two. Yeah, there's only two of these. There's two of these sets. Let me grab them. Ooh, let me grab a cup. So the cup and the bottom plate. Now, this is cute, like if you're having like a sandwich with like, I don't know, chips or something, and you want to have like a plate to hold them, and then a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. How often do you see a uranium glass, like hostess set? They call these hostess sets or sandwich sets or, but look at how adorable is that? Divided plate, grill plate, they call them. That's why they call it a grill plate because it's like divided like a grill. You didn't use these on the grill. A lot of people get these confused. Like, what does it have to do with picnics? Somebody asked me that one time, and I was like, grill plates? And they're like, yeah. Like, what does that have to do with a picnic? I'm like, I don't understand what you're talking about. And they're like, well, if you're using it for the grill, like, is it only for foods that come from the grill? I'm like, no, 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 no. It's because the plate itself has like a grid pattern. It's a grill. Anywho, here you go. Isn't that nice? Cute, right? Look how the cup flares out a little bit. Isn't that nice? Look at that. I could just see myself sitting here drinking a cup of coffee with a little, like a little sandwich, or even if you're having like a buffet. I wish I had more of these, but I don't, unfortunately. Portion control, exactly. Okay, these will come to the next sale, Elena. All right, I'll bring these. There, I got two of these, two sets. Unfortunately, I wish I had more, but can you imagine having like a big party with like, I don't know, like maybe 10, 15 people, and you have like 10 or 15 of these, and all the cups, and everybody has their own cup and their little nibbles or whatever. Can you imagine? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, it glows. Look at that. Talk about glow. Woo-wee. Look at that thing. Glowing like crazy. Woo-wee. Aliens are coming. Yep. So we got two of those. Two of those coming. I keep looking at that side, thinking the camera's over there, but you're right here. Because I have my thing flipped today because I have the plug coming out that way, plugged up behind. You should see the contraption I got going on over here. Yep. So I got 2 sets of those. Where's the other plate before I step on it? And that wonderful, fabulous lady that works in that store, she's phenomenal. Oh, phenomenal. And I'm telling you, coffee filters to separate the plates. You guys ever use that? I'm sure it may be something that, like, everybody knows that. Well, some people don't. Coffee filters separate your plates so they don't scratch. Cool, right? There's the other grill plate with the area for the cup. Oh, that lady that works in that store, she is top notch. Yeah. What else do I have in here? Jeffrey, what did you buy? Honestly, it's like Christmas. I open this stuff up sometimes, guys. Like I said, I'm opening this now, and I haven't opened this yet since I picked it up. I think it was last weekend. Oh, I picked this up. Okay, so this is not going to be for sale. This is for Jeffrey. So this is going to be for me for Halloween. Unless somebody really likes it, I can always go back, and I think there were 2 more of these, but this is going to be for me. Dana Grace, I know, close your eyes. I know you don't like birds. If you're still here. But isn't he cool? Now, I don't know if somebody made him or if he's just resin or what he is, but I thought he was awesome. And talk about Halloween, right? Look at him. That's a Hootie Halloween right there. So I picked him up. I just loved him. I was like, I have got to have him. I asked Chris, I said, should I get one? And he goes, do whatever you want. I'm like, "Ah." I'm like, I want your input. And there were 3 of them there. And I said, well, which one do you think looks the best? He says, they all look like owls. And I said, well, no kidding. I said, but which one do you think looks the best? So he picked this one out. He said, this one looks the best. I think they all look cute. They were all cute. So there's 2 more there. So if anybody really likes this, let me know. You love him, Joan? Okay, so if you like him, I'll grab the other 2. You can always go grab the other 2. He just had this little, they put this like little twine, just for the tag. So there he is. Isn't he cute? Look at his chest sticking out there. He's all proud. Proud as a peacock. He's an owl who is as proud as a peacock. Yeah, I thought he was cute. So I got him for Halloween. All right, I'll have to go back and see if there's any more of that. I think there were 2 more left. So I may have to go grab those other 2. If you guys really like him. All right. What in the world else is in here? Oh, this is the other cup. That's the other cup that goes with that set. So Elena said to bring that next week. So we're going to bring that next week. Oh my gosh, more uranium glass. Holy Christmas cats. It's like it's raining uranium. Holy cow. Look at it. Oh, these are just grill plates. These are just the grill plate. These are grill plates sans cup. You guys know what sans means? It means without. So I'm going to just hold up one, but I have 4 of these here. Okay. So here's a grill plate in uranium glass. And these are still dirty. Look at how fabulous she is. Isn't she amazing? Look at that with her little, she put her little separator in there. How awesome are these? Of course, they glow like crazy. Look at. Woo. How often do you see grill plates in uranium glass, right? I thought that was great. So when you're having your meatloaf and you don't want your peas and carrots to touch your mashed potatoes, you're all set. Me, I don't care. It can all mix together. Like, what do these people do if they have shepherd's pie? Do they like have convulsions because everything is all mixed together? I always wondered that. Like somebody that doesn't like stuff that touches, do they like have convulsions when they see like their shepherd's pie because the meat is touching the potatoes, which is touching the corn? I love it. My favorite. Chris's dad made the best shepherd's pie. I miss that. I miss him. So anyway, so there's those. What do I have on the ground over here? Knocking over. I'm gonna end up breaking some. Oh, it's that swirl thing. I get stuff all over the place over here. Okay. All right. So now these. Now I found this, and I said, "What the heck is this thing?" So this is a two-tier coffee pot. Check this thing out. Look at this. So those of you that like enamelware, is it Mark Miro? I wonder if it's Miro. Is it Miro? Oh, West Bend. It's either West Bend or Miro. Yep. If it ain't Bing, it's Frank, right? So, quick drip coffee maker manufactured by West Bend Aluminum Company, West Bend, Wisconsin. Yep. There it is on the bottom, right? So you get the bottom part here where the coffee comes out. Look at how clean it is. Clean as a whistle, and I haven't even cleaned it yet. I haven't even touched it yet. And even though it looks clean, I always clean it. Even still, I still wash them for you. And they have these handles, and I don't think, I don't know, I have to do the test. I don't know, I know you can do that rub test. You rub it really hard until it's really warm, you know, the handle, and then it's supposed to smell like oil or something like that. I know there's another test you can do. But anyway, it feels like wood to me. So both of these have handles. So there's the bottom part that catches the coffee. And then the top has this really funky doohickey in it. And I was like, what the heck is that? Well, apparently, this very nice gentleman that was there told me you put your coffee on the bottom here. See the holes? You can see me through it? See? Okay. So you put your coffee down here, you got the little holes. You put this on top of it, and when the water boils up, comes in through the little holes. I don't know, maybe you guys know more about it than I do. But I thought that's what he explained to me, that's to pull it out. So, but I thought it was funky cool. And I know you guys like your percolators like I do. And it's got the little top on it, little lid. That same I got to figure out what that material is. I don't know if it's Bakelite or what. Maybe you guys can tell just by looking at it. Can you tell? But I'll do a test. I'll figure it out. So there it is. How cool is that? Imagine that sitting on your stove. So cool. It tells you how much stuff, how to fill it up. Probably 2 cups. Or in this day and age, 2 cups would be like, I don't know, like a half of a mug. Because our mugs that we have nowadays, like this isn't even a cup. This is like 2 cups. Everybody says, "Oh, that's a cup of coffee." No, this is like 2 cups. Because years ago, a little teacup was a cup. Now this is probably like maybe 2.5 cups. And then some people drink out of those huge mugs, which is like 3, 4 cups of coffee. You know, they think, "Oh, it's just 1 cup. I just had 1 cup of coffee this morning." No, you didn't. You had like four. A grudge against that restaurant. 409. Oh, 409. That's the tip. Yes. Thank you so much. Who said that? Dreamboat Annie. Thank you, Annie. Yes. You know what? I think I remember D saying that. 409 on a Q-tip. Rub it. If it turns yellow, it's Bakelite. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate that. That's what it is. 409. I gotta get a container of 409. I'm gonna tell herself to remind me right now. Alexa, remind me tomorrow morning to buy 409. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. She's gonna remind me tomorrow at 9 a.m. to buy my 409 at 9 a.m. So that'll remind me. Oh, she's still talking about it. Okay, thank you, Alexa. Go to bed. She's great when she works, but sometimes she talks on her own, and it kind of freaks me out because they have the AI built into it now. and she'll carry on conversations with you, and it's a little scary, a little bit frightening. So, in that same mind frame of that West Bend, now let me see if these are West Bend yet. Well, these actually say these say Pantry Queen. I almost said Panty Queen. Pantry Queen, West Germany. Have you heard of this? Pantry Queen, West Germany. So look at these little tins, guys. Now, how do the tops come off? Well, they just unscrew. Well, they don't have any smell to them. But here are the tins. So you got allspice. The allspice. And then you got these little black tops. And on the bottom, each one of these are that I'm going to show you are marked Pantry Queen, West Germany. I don't know if it'll show up, but I'll try. I'll try my hardest. I don't know if it'll show. Oh, it might show that way. I don't know if it'll. I can't really. Oh, these cameras, I'm telling you, they're not that great. They're great when they work, but they're not when they don't. Come on. Yeah, it's not coming up very clearly, but maybe if I pull it back a little bit, can you guys see that? Pantry Queen, West Germany. Never heard of it. But anyway, you got allspice, you got paprika, right? You got mu mustard. Why it would have a, I guess mustard powder or something. Nutmeg. I love the font on it too. The font is really cool. And ginger. Ginger was heavily used because that's almost rubbed off. Aren't these great? And these go nice. These would match beautifully with that coffee, that percolator there. Coffee percolator. Aren't these great? You got 5 of these guys. So if anybody's looking for these things, these are really cool. And then last but not least, I have no idea what's in here. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this thing. Look at this. You ready? Look at this. Now I can't, maybe this is Shawnee, I'm not sure. Well, I can't take the little tag thing off, but check that out. Look at that. Very mid-century. Isn't that cool? Get that little cornucopia vase. Isn't that awesome? Nice color. And it's marked USA on the bottom. Right? I remember I was watching, I gotta tell you this. I was watching Martha Stewart one day. It was a video of her, and I think she was in Maine or something on a trip. And she picked up these mugs and she flipped them upside down and she goes, "Oh, I love these mugs. We have to get these." And she looked underneath. And somebody said, "Well, what kind of mugs are those?" And she goes, "They're called USA mugs." She called them USA mugs. USA. Ha! I hope she was kidding. USA mugs. So now, and ironically, I have a set of those mugs. They're these white mugs, and I don't even know the company that made them. They're like a porcelain pottery kind of a mug. They're a good hefty mug, and they say USA on the bottom. And every time I pick them up now, all I can think of, I'm like, oh, I'm using one of my USA mugs. But anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. A USA mug. Uh, she's something else, that one. Telling you. But I thought that was cool. Hager, Elaine, you're amazing. Look at that, Hager. Yeah, it's one of those American companies, right? Hager, McCoy. Well, it's not McCoy. Hager could be McCoy, but yeah, it probably is Hager. Yeah, yeah. Elaine, you know your stuff. You're good. And it's got some of the stuff still stuck in it. The like the florist foam or whatever. See it in there? Yeah, yeah. Elaine says Hager. So there it is. There's your Hager piece. So if anybody wants me to bring that next weekend, I can bring that. So what do you guys think? You guys, I must have been after she had to, must have been, always is. Seems like she's always having a little too many cocktails, that one. Anyway, anywho, let's see, what else can I show you guys? Do I have a box of stuff? I don't even know. I thought I had another box of stuff. I guess I went through everything already. I don't know. Do you guys want to see more, or are you guys tired? You shop too much. No, you don't. You shop just as much as I do. It's a good thing. Oh, did I just say that? Now, if you know Martha Stewart, you know she always says that. Show you the basement. You guys want to go down to the basement and open up a box? See what's down in my basement? Is that a doll behind the chair? Over here? Yeah, that is. It's a doll. Let me show you her first, and then we can go down to the basement. Pardon my butt shot. Ugh. All right. My shirt's probably untucked. Look at I got tissue paper all over me from unwrapping stuff. I got her a while ago. I had her in the condo too. I had her a while ago. Now she's handmade, I think. Somebody made her. She's cute. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Now, normally I don't like dolls. Chris does not like dolls. He does not like that. I am not a huge fan of clowns. I don't not like clowns to the point where they freak me out like OMG, but I'm not if I had a choice of having a clown doll or this in my house, this would win 100%. Clowns are just I don't know, they kind of give me the willies. You know what I mean? But I'm not scared of them, you know? The only thing I'm petrified of are, oh, and I hate to even say the word, is snakes. Oh, I am beyond petrified. Beyond. I was at work the other day and somebody was trying to show me a picture of what they found in their basement. And I was like, really? And I'm literally running away because I was so scared. I'm petrified of them. But anyway, so yeah, some people don't like dolls, but I think she's handmade. She's got like a porcelain head, and then somebody like crocheted. Look at her little bonnet. Somebody crocheted that. So somebody made her whole outfit, her little cape, and then her body is made of like like the fluff, like the batting, and then she's got little porcelain hands and porcelain feet. Or is she wearing shoes? No, she's got shoes on. She got boots. Like in Polish, it'd be takim butem, which is high boots. High boots. Take butem. High boots. There she is with her little apron and everything. Yeah. So I had her. She was handmade, and I think I found her at a Goodwill or something. I don't know. She's probably like a couple of dollars. I was like, I'm gonna take her. She's cute. She's handmade. You know. And every time I show Chris one of these, he's like, "Mm." I'm like, what? There's nothing wrong with her. She's cute. She's not scary. Look at her. She's not scary. What's scary are those creepy dolls with those beady eyes, and then you lay them down, they close their eyes. Oh, no thanks. Who's tooting their horn at me? Somebody driving by tooting? Somebody's tooting at me. All right. So, you want to go down to the basement? She looks like a colonial woman. Yeah, I know. Isn't she cute? She's adorable. What are you guys saying? Let me scroll up a little bit, and then we'll go down to the basement. Show me the basement. Always time for more. Who calls it a basement or a cellar? Yeah, I don't know. Grammy always called it a cellar. Mom always said, go down to the basement. Because I can hear my grandmother say, go down to the cellar. She'd say, not the cellar, but the cellar. It's like Culler, cellar. Go down to the cellar. Yeah. All right. Let me take you for a walk down to the cellar. So I must warn you ahead of time. I got to be very careful. I got glass all over the place here. Woo! All right, guys. Here we go. Off we go to the cellar. Going to the cellar. We're going down to the cellar. I know those of you that do not like, those of you that do not like, it's part of my kitchen. But that's still has these horrible lights that I have to turn on. Where all of these lights are all LED. But we did good. All right. So here we are down in the cellar. downstairs. I hope you guys are still on. I don't even know if you're still on. We'll find out in a second, won't we? I'm gonna check and see. Are you guys still on? You guys are still on? You guys, I didn't lose you when I went downstairs? Oh my gosh, Chris is here? No sound in the basement? Oh, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jackie, I'm sorry, guys. I knew something was going to go wrong because Chris wasn't here, but he's here now, or else he popped in and he popped out. I don't know where he went. Who tattled? Well, anyway, you had somewhat of a tour. I was just going through some stuff, enjoying all the eye candy. I'm sorry, guys. I guess the speaker probably goes through the computer, so unfortunately. Yeah, but it looks like Chris is here. I don't know, we probably can't hear him, but he's here. I don't know if we can hear him now. Did you like looking at all those goodies downstairs? I'm sorry you couldn't hear me. I was just running my mouth and showing you all the stuff that I had down there. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys liked it. The black bowl, yeah, the black lotus bowl. I know, right? Usually you see that in like jadeite, like the jadeite color. You see that in I think I had one in oh gosh, what other color did I have? Pink? Can't remember what other color I had it in. I think they had one in like an amberina too. I don't know if Chris's thing is not working or what, or do I have to invite him? Chris, can you hear me? Can you talk? Unless maybe my volume is all the way down. I don't know, maybe that's why. Turning my volume. Oh, there, now I hear you. My volume was off. That's why. So you guys couldn't hear me downstairs and I couldn't hear. How is Mexico, Chris? Muy bien, gracias. Good. Oh, good. Ah, yes. Yes, yeah, it was like it's like a silent film. Exactly. Now, if it was black and white, it would have been a silent film. More so, me walking down the basement would be like a horror movie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Sandra, yes, a lot of those cake stands are Martha Stewart. And Martha Stewart from her catalog, Martha by Mail. Yep, they are. Yep. Oh, Chris is trying to do
Bet you didn't
something.
hear. Bet you didn't expect to hear from me.
No, I didn't expect to hear from you.
Surprise, everyone!
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Jeffrey, you're the best. Oh, well, thank you guys. I appreciate. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna next time I do it, I'm gonna set everything up downstairs, and I'll have everything down there with the laptop, so you'll be able to hear me. See, I thought the sound came through my phone to you guys, but I guess it comes through the computer. So, or I have to be
We're
close
gonna
to the
have to
computer.
work on getting you. We're gonna have to work on getting you a portable speaker or something. We'll work
I
through it.
have those. I have those clip-on ones, with the little fuzzies.
You probably should think
But
about using it.
I have to. I know it. Yeah, the basement is bright. Well, it's new, so it's very bright. It's very LED. That's why I walked downstairs. And that's the first thing I said. It was like, here we go with the LED. It's like, but
Well, I have some good news. We talked about your show to a couple people in the group, and they are very, very excited to see your old antiques. So you're going to have a couple more subscribers.
oh, good. I'm glad. I'm so glad. That's wonderful. Yay, Karen. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, lapel mic, Jackie. Yeah, like Kevin wears one on his show. That was because I was talking about Kevin Lee Jacobs before. And by the way, guys, yeah, it's Kevin Lee Jacobs, not Kevin Lee James. I was saying Kevin Lee Jacobs. Check out his channel. He's the best. Great recipes and stuff. He has one of those little lapel microphones with a little, it looks like a little fuzzy little creature on it. And I have two of those. They're in a box. I know that much. They're here. Um, but yeah, so we'll have to get one of those like maybe working, and so this way I can kind of do my walk around downstairs and you guys won't have to worry about it. What are you guys saying? Chris is coming in loud and clear. Good, you're coming in loud and clear, Chris. See? It looks
All the
like
way
hobby gone wrong down in mine.
hey, not bad. A
Oh,
couple,
Mario.
what, 1,000 miles away, and it's coming in
Good
good,
night,
so that's good.
Aaron. Yeah, you do. You sound nice and clear. Well, you guys are at like a resort, so you have like Wi-Fi there, right?
Yeah, we have a good solid internet here, thankfully. So
Good, good.
I hope everyone enjoyed Jeff's little
Oh, thanks,
fireside
Randy.
thrift haul.
Thank you, Randy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I figured it's something different instead of, everybody, selling every Sunday. I figured this is nice and relaxing and we guys can just chit chat and show you some goodies and stuff that's coming up. And hopefully, like I said, I want you guys to pick what I sell next. So if you saw something, anything that I showed tonight, even down in the basement during my silent movie era, I want you guys to let me know what you want me to bring next Sunday. I will bring it. So if I don't
You,
see it in the chat, just shoot me an email right here. Say Jeffrey, just something quick. Jeffrey, the blah 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 glass, or Jeffrey, the whatever vase, or whatever, and I'll bring it. Unless it's something that I said I'm keeping for myself, or that was a gift. So, but I don't think I have anything here that I got for Chris, so we're safe. But good thing I didn't show, guys. I had something down on the shelf down there that I want Chris to see before I decide to part with them because I think he may want them.
oh, okay.
I know, and I didn't show when I was doing my silent movie era part of the film here tonight.
You should have
Um,
you should have put a cap hat on and wore a little mustache like Charlie Chaplin. It would have been perfect.
yeah, seriously, and had all the crackles going and all black and white. I'm telling you, it would have been perfect.
Yeah,
Yep.
we could do something like that.
The swirl tray with the turned up handles. Okay. All right. Trying to like put things aside. Yeah, it's right here, Mario. This little guy right here. Yep. I'm trying to put stuff aside that people are mentioning to me. What I'm catching anyway. And I'm trying, you know what I'm trying to do right now, guys? And I think I'm gonna have to, ooh, sorry, I just kicked the camera. I'm gonna Chris, I put that rug down. Guys, I ordered a rug from rugs.com. Have you ever heard of this place? And they have some really nice stuff. And I ordered a rug for the living room, and I have it here. And I'm calling them rug boobs because that's what they are. They're like, there's like waves going the rug. So I have heavy boxes like of books, like my reference books, which I still have not unpacked because I haven't gotten a shelving unit that I want yet. So I have those sitting on those waves, trying to flatten the rug out, and it's driving me crazy. So I think tomorrow what I'm going to do, what I was reading, is put a towel down and put a steamer. I have a steamer, like a steam iron, like for clothes, and put it on a warm setting, not hot, but warm, and it'll help get some of those waves out and flatten the rug out. Because they send it to you. They don't send it to you rolled up. They send it to you folded, which is really weird. But in any case, I needed a rug for my living room, so this is the best I could do. So I'm glad I got it. And it's a little warmer to have your feet down on the floor instead of a hardwood floor. It's very cold, so it's nicer to have a rug. So but I'm probably boring half of you guys. I'm probably putting half of you guys to bed. It does have a pattern in it, Mario. Yep, it has a pattern. Yeah, it's very nice. It's all neutral colors like beige, brown. I think it's just beige, brown, maybe a little bit of light gray, but it matches the furniture I have. I may have to get a new sofa because it doesn't match the sofa. Oh, that sofa has been sore in my side since I bought it when I bought my condo years ago. That sofa is literally 20 years old. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Gotta get a new sofa. Gotta go sofa shopping, Chris. It's gotta go.
Okay.
But other than that, um, yeah. So, oh,
Someone
I can
wants to
show you
know.
something. What?
Someone wants to know
What?
if your rug has a pattern on it or is it solid. Mario wants
I
to
just
know.
addressed that to Mario.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm a little delayed.
Yeah.
All right, I'll shut up.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I was just no, I just told Mario. No, it's got it does have a pattern in it. Yep. If I can, I'll try to send you a picture of it, Mario. Right now there's boxes all over it trying to flatten it out. Oh. And then the
So,
rug
are how are you tracking the items that people want? Are you looking at the comments, or you want to
I'm
just
going
go
to
through
go through the
the live
comments and I'm
chat?
also telling folks to email me too. So email me, that's the best. But if not, I'm going to go back in the comments and I'm going to read through them and see if anybody said, "Oh, I really want that," blah blah blah, like Mario just mentioned that turned up. So I put a couple of things aside that people have mentioned that they liked. And if there's anything else, if anybody's watching this after the fact and you see anything that you really like, let me know and I'll bring it to my sale next Sunday, which is March. I'm going backwards. May 3rd, I'll be having my sale. So, and Chris, you notice the blinds are up. See the blinds? Chris? Chris hasn't seen the blinds yet. I'm so excited I got
I
blinds
do,
now,
I
guys.
do. I'm here.
So
It's a
that
little delayed now.
that's all right. So yeah, so people can't look in here because last time I did this down here, the windows were open. People
It
could drive
looks
by and look right in. So yep. So I got all the blinds are up in the house finally. I have privacy. So it's so nice. Many of us want the owls. Oh, these guys?
so. I'm gonna drop because the internet's starting to have a little wonky. So,
Okay. All right, good night, Chris. We're gonna say good night to Chris. Chris is gonna head out, guys. All right, yeah, he just dropped out, guys. But if you guys really like the owls, I'll go and see if there's any more of these owls. If there's any more of them left, I'll grab the last of them. I think there were only two left, but this one's mine. Sorry. He's mine. I'm gonna save him for Halloween. But if you guys like them, I'll definitely go grab them. Yep. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put them over with all the stuff that you guys mentioned, so this way it'll remind me. So I'll put them together for next week. Do you guys want to see the wonderful, fabulous, stupendous, amazing, knock my socks off surprise housewarming gift that my friend Chad got me? I mean, it wasn't enough that he helped me move to this home, but he brought over and surprised me with an amazing housewarming gift that I was just, huh, I'm still over the moon on it because I think you guys will know when you see this pattern. I love this pattern of Roseville. So I want to share this with you if you guys like this. Okay, you ready? I'm going to go grab it. So stay with me. You won't lose me this time, I promise. I'm going to take out what's in it. Oh, it's a heavy one. I'm going to have to stand behind my chair to show you guys. It's a Roseville Donatello umbrella stand or cane stand. How incredible. Guys, this has no flaws in it, no cracks, chips, or anything. I came downstairs when he came over, he walked in, and I didn't even know because I was in the other side of the house, and he came in and he said, "You didn't notice anything?" I said, "Notice what?" He says, "Look by your door," and I almost fell over. Is this not amazing? I couldn't believe it, guys. This has been on my dream list for years and years and years. I love this pattern. This is one of the very few patterns of Roseville that I really do like. And he knew that, and he surprised me with that. And he brought me to tears. It's just, he's such a good friend. Yeah. Very, very dear friend. So yeah, that was my housewarming gift. I'm gonna go put it back. It's very heavy. I'm gonna go put it back down over here. I gotta get some of those little felt pads and put it underneath so that it doesn't scratch the floor. But until then, I just have a couple of umbrellas in there. And yeah, so I'm glad you guys like that. Really beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, the colors are amazing, Al. I know. Really, yeah, he was very thoughtful. He's a very good friend. I just can't believe he found that. Wow. Yep. Yeah, Chad is something else. He's a very dear friend. Chad and I have been friends for many years. Yep. And yep. Yep. I'm glad you guys like it. Yep. So if there's nothing, anybody have any questions for me? We can do it like a Q&A. Anybody have any questions for me? You're heading to bed, Karen? Okay, good night, sweetie. Yeah, we'll see you next weekend. Yep. And I hope everybody has a great night. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great week. Yeah. But if nobody has any questions, nobody wants to see anything else or have me show them anything else. I don't really have anything else I can show them or show you guys. But 'cause a lot of it's still boxed. Like I said, I like living this like minimalistic lifestyle. It's fantastic. It's so nice. It's a newer house, Randy. It was actually built last July. The house was built in July and never sold. Nobody wanted it. And you know the reason why? Is it's not too far from a cemetery, and I think people are afraid of it. So, um, I think that's the primary reason why. But it's a new home and it was built last year. Yeah. So, I'm very happy. It's nice to have a new home, but having a new home, you have new bones. I want to make it look like it has old bones. So I'm trying to make it more warm, more cozy. I'm gonna try to do. I want to do a wallpaper in the dining room. I want to do wainscoting. I want to try to make it look a little bit more traditional because right now it still has that little too much of a contemporary flair for me. So I want to try to make it look a little older. So once everything is done and finished, then I'll be able to give you guys a full tour. But it's still in process. The dining room is still empty. It's just still got some boxes and things in it. The rug for the dining room, ironically, just arrived today, which I have to get it out of its box or I'm going to have more rug waves to deal with. Um, but I did get a new rug for my dining room to go under my dining room table, which my dining room table is out in the garage, and that needs a little bit restore finish. You guys familiar with restore finish? My dining room table needs to have a little bit of a restore finish done on the top of it. Um, and to some of the chairs. And the chairs themselves the seats are padded and they need to be steam cleaned. It's a used set. It's not brand new. I actually purchased it through Facebook Marketplace. Lady was moving out of her house and she was selling her dining room set and I loved it. And so I bought it from her. I want to say maybe 8, 9 years ago. And I've had it at my condominium, which had no dining room. But I loved the dining room set so much that I had to have it. And my dear friend Chad, in his pickup truck, we drove all the way down to the South Shore in Massachusetts to go pick this up from this lady's house. She had to get rid of it that night because she was moving the next day. She had to be out of that house. and that table had to be sold, and the chairs. So she sold me the table and the chairs and the pads that go on the table, the leaves that go into the table. So it opens up to seat, and I think it has, how many seats does it have? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight chairs. So it seats eight, up to eight. Um, so it's a nice dining room set. But again, it's used. It's not brand new. But that's fine. That don't bother me at all. Obviously, hello. I love antiques. I love old things. So I'm just gonna clean it up, use a little restore finish on the wood, and I think it'll look nice once it's done. Yeah. Yes, absolutely, Annie. I'll definitely show you, the house once everything is done and everything is finished. You guys will obviously get a big tour. And I'm going to be doing a lot of filming in my kitchen. I'll be able to, you'll be seeing me a lot in the kitchen doing, cooking, baking. I'll be doing maybe even some crafts, maybe even, just daily activities. Follow me around the house for a day. I'll take you on my daily chores. Stuff like that. Now that I have a bigger home and I'm able to do that type of stuff with you guys, I have more freedom, more ability to do these things. So I'm looking forward to. I have a center island in the kitchen where I can cook and I can actually have the camera set up and talk with you guys while I cook. So I'm looking forward to do that. Yes, exactly, Randy. How true. So true. It doesn't bother me at all. A lot of people are like, "Ooh, cemetery." It doesn't bother me at all. No, it's a very peaceful place to live. Doesn't bother me at all in the slightest. My grandmother, I grew up 2 houses away from a cemetery. When I was a little boy, I would ride my bike at my grandma's house and I'd ride it right over to the cemetery and I'd ride around the cemetery all the time. I'd always ride my bike in the cemetery. It never bothered me at all as a kid. I was never afraid. I was never scared. I just thought it was a cool place to be. And ever since then, I've become what do they call them? They call it tapophile. Somebody who likes like cemeteries and graveyards and the history behind them and I'm Florida Golden Girl does too. That's what Florida Golden Girl does. She's the same as I am. She loves that stuff too. And and it's fascinating. There's a lot of amazing history in these cemeteries. That's why I love watching Hollywood Graveyard. That's another great channel for you guys to watch if you like that kind of stuff. Art takes you on tours of graveyards of famous folks, not only stars, but people who are important in our country, um, geez, everything. I mean, all kinds of famous people. And I love watching that channel. That's phenomenal. So it's really cool. Yes, Quiet Neighbors is right, Sharon. Exactly. Yep. They are public spaces. And Victorians years ago, they would actually have picnics in cemeteries because they were like parks. And a lot of Victorians would actually picnic on the top, on the grass, of their loved ones and have a picnic, you know? So it wasn't yeah, Arthur Dark, right. It wasn't meant to be spooky at all. It's just a place of rest and some cemeteries are absolutely gorgeous. And the one near me here is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Very well kept and it's gorgeous. And I love the ones that actually have water features in it, like fountains and stuff. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, they're not meant to be creepy. Yeah. Yeah, Arthur Dark is the host of Hollywood Graveyard. So, yeah, he is really great. Yeah. You Hispanics still do that? Yeah, why not? I mean, you're visiting your loved ones. Although somebody told me years ago that I don't know, I'm assuming a medium of some sort must have said this to them, where they've heard from someone who's passed on who said, "Why do you go to the cemetery to visit my grave? I'm not there. I'm with you." And I strongly believe that because, like I said earlier in this video tonight, I feel my mom and my grandma around me all the time. So your loved ones are not at the cemetery, they're with you. you know. So always remember that. Lily pads and ponds growing up, absolutely. That's so pretty. Oh wow, I can just imagine. That must be so pretty. Wow. I mean, they're beautiful. I love cemeteries. I think they're beautiful. And it's sad that people think they're creepy and spooky, you know. But it's too bad. With that, sweet dreams all. And I'm going to say sweet dreams to you guys as well, because I'm getting tired and I've worked all day myself. So I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up tonight and visiting with me here in my living room for my fireside chat, even though I turned the fire off because it was too hot in here. Uh, but I hope you guys liked everything I showed you. Remember to email me or leave a comment below in the video. You can leave a comment below or in the chat. But the comment section's the best, or email. So this way I'll be able to go back and pick out all the items that you guys saw, and I'll be able to put them in my sale next Sunday. And it'll help me out a bit because a lot of times I just sit there and I go like this on Saturday saying, "What am I going to bring tomorrow? I have no idea what I'm going to sell." So I'll have you guys help me. How's that? All right. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Treat yourself well. I hope you guys stay warm where you're cool, and I hope you stay cool where you're warm. Because I know you guys are all across the country, so wherever you're warm, please blow some of that warm air up here because it's a little chilly up here in New England. We want some spring up here finally. So I need to do my lawn. Ooh, I'm dreading that. But until I see you next Sunday, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.